you'll see people start to, we'll give it a second for them to, yeah. Okay. Hi. Hola. Hey. Hi. I know I'm not supposed to just read there, am I? I'm supposed to. Hi.
You can do whatever you want.
What are those bubbles about? Oh, there's a heart. There's a heart
hearting
bubbles.
it.
Oh, that's cool. Is that new?
No.
Okay. Okay, so you guys gave me a bunch of questions that we've printed out, and I'm actually in denial about the fact that I'm actually doing this right now. I've just arrived in Atlanta, and yeah, and here we go. Hi. I'm good, thanks. Hi from Australia. We've got 7,000 people. 7,000? Is that what it says? Yeah, 7,262. What the fuck? That's a lot of people. Okay. Okay, so here are some of the, okay, did I name my dog Stella after Stella Gibson? I named her after Stella Gibson, and Stella Kowalski, my sister in Streetcar Named Desire. And my favorite fruit is papaya. Thank you very much for asking. And if I could instantaneously learn one language, what would that be? That would be French. My daughter speaks French. And maybe I'd learn German. Oh, maybe French. No, maybe German. No. I don't know. One of them. French or German. My favorite location to film during The Crown. There was a big house. That was a lot of fun. I think it was in Scotland. I think it was where we shot the Ibble Dibble scene, which would have been in Scotland. That wasn't a set. That was a house in Scotland. It was there. That was fun. Favorite. Cool house. How do I eat a taco? Head tilted or normal? Well, why is tilting your head not normal? I'm not normal in any way, shape, or form. So I imagine that I tilt my head while eating a taco. Favorite blooper from The Crown? Probably. I got into a Jeep as Thatcher at one point, and something went wrong, and I kind of fell out, of it, and really hurt myself. But Olivia Colman was inside, and so it was all okay. If Olivia Colman's inside, then everything's okay. Favorite Studio Ghibli movie or movies? Probably Spirited Away and Kiki's Delivery Service, definitely, and Howl's Moving Castle, definitely. Yeah, those three. Am I going too fast?
Yeah.
A little bit?
Yeah, little speedy.
Little speedy. Okay, I'm just trying to, there's so many. I'll slow down. What's Stella's favorite toy? Recycling. She loves to eat the recycling and dead frogs.
Ooh.
She has a thing. She seems to find dead, flat frogs. And I've got lots of pictures of her with frogs' legs sticking out of her mouth. Does Stella still jump into my bathtub? She's never actually jumped in. She's threatened to jump in many times, but she mostly just puts her paws up on the side and eats the bubbles. Oh man, just so adorable. One of my sons refers to her as my favorite child. And I think he might be right. No, joking. Wow, God. Do Stella and Nelson get along? They do now. It took Nelson a long time to accept Stella into his life, and he would he would turn his back on her and face the wall. He would literally just stand and face the wall and did not want to know for the longest time. But now he allows her to play with him. And all he'll do is literally lie on his back on the sofa, and then she'll just jump up and bite him. And jump off, and then jump up and bite him, and it's their thing, but they enjoy it. Nelson, how am I preparing for Eleanor Roosevelt? Reading as much as I can, watching as much as I can, and trying not to freak out. And what's the funniest or most complicated scene to play in The Crown? Probably the most complicated scenes were the audience scenes, just because there was so much dialogue, and trying to make them different from each other, and yeah. And the funniest, probably all the scenes in Balmoral, the ones we did up in Scotland in that big house, and with the whole cast, so the whole cast being together at the same time, was a lot of fun. I think I've still got some videos that I can send out at some point, maybe. Maybe. Yep. Did I ever have a tattoo idea that I wished I got but never did? It's not too late, I think. I mean, I know I'm old and everything, but it's not too late to get tattoos. And actually, I still owe somebody a tattoo somewhere. That's all I'll say. What's my first impression of Elle Fanning? I mean, not even first and last and everything in the middle. She was fantastic. I loved working with her. She is a proper good actress, and she was just a delight. We had a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see it. I haven't seen any of it, but it was fun from beginning to end. I'm really glad I did that, and yeah. Who would win a debate between Eleanor Roosevelt and Margaret Thatcher? Well, definitely Margaret Thatcher, I think, because of her insistence to drive home her point. I don't think she would let Eleanor get a word in edgewise. And so if that is considered winning, then yeah. What was my first concert? I feel like I went to a concert before I was 16, but I think when I was 16 in London, I went to go see the Eagles at the Hippodrome or something like that. And but I feel like before then I went to a lot of punk concerts in Michigan. I know I definitely saw the Red Hot Chili Peppers before. It must have been before that, because I started seeing that stuff starting from when I was like 14, so something like that. Is there anything in preparing for the role of Eleanor that's the same that I do as I've read that so badly, that as preparing for Thatcher? Yes, it's all the same. It's just reading and reading and reading and watching and yeah. What food can I not stand? Okra. I mean, there's not much food that I won't eat, but okra, get it away from me. Have I started filming The Great yet? Yes, yep, all of it, all done. And the next question is gelato or ice cream? And the funny thing is we eat ice cream in The Great, or we eat something resembling, actually it doesn't resemble ice cream in any way, shape, or form, but we eat it. And it's meant to be ice cream. That was really confusing.
But wait, what is it then?
It was like a vegetable-based thing that they use so it doesn't melt and it stays perfect.
Like
and oh my God, it was vile. But in real life, I prefer gelato. And I like gelato a lot. Like a lot. Yeah. In I don't know whether it's just in London, but there's a. Am I allowed to go on and talk about things?
Yeah,
okay, there's
absolutely.
Okay. I don't have so many words to say. I'm sorry.
Nope.
Okay, so in the UK, there is a gelato store called something, and you can choose however many flavors as you want, and they put it as that. What's it called? It's shaped as a rose, the rose thing.
One of those?
No. They create a rose of gelato on your cone, and each flavor can be a different petal. No, each petal can be a different flavor, but you can choose 25 different flavors if you want. I mean, it'll take you a while to get your ice cream, and they're very patient, and they must have really strong forearms. But, huh?
Amarina?
Yeah, maybe it's called Amarino. It's very good. Yeah. Okay, what else? Do I have an updated favorite emoji? No, it's still the same. I mean, it's relevant every day of my life. The kind of emoji, and it's really important to me that I get to use that to explain my state of mind. What's one thing I can't read, that I'm excited about in your portrayal of Eleanor Roosevelt? Probably to play someone that's pretty much 100% loved rather than 50% hated. But I mean, it's exciting to do the research and stuff. I enjoy learning about people, and so that's exciting, and looking forward to working with Suzanne Bier, and yeah. Do I have a personal favorite penis or yoni of the day that I posted? Probably the poodle penis. I'm just going to say that as if you know what I'm talking about. The poodle penis. Would I like to have my own podcast? What would I talk about? Probably Stella.
The dog.
The
dog.
Yeah, Stella the dog.
Stella the dog.
Stella the dog. I only, when I mention Stella, I'm only just really referring to Stella the dog. She's in the forefront of my mind. Any new book recommendations? Shuggie Bain. Definitely. I just started reading, that's a lie. I just bought, which is not the same thing. The Overstory, which is supposed to be amazing. I did start reading something. I've just been reading a lot of Eleanor Roosevelt stuff. I did start reading something else. Hang on, what was it? Or was I? I'm so confused. Anyway, Overstory, I'm going to say. My favorite piece of artwork. There's a painting that Clemente did, which is okay. It sounds. I'm halfway in this. It's gonna be ridiculous. Okay, so it's the bottom of feet, and out of the bottom of feet. I'm sorry, I can't believe I just got into talking about this. But out of the bottom of the feet is poo. Shit.
Like from the feet?
Coming out of the bottom of the feet.
Okay. Sure.
It's amazing. It's really amazing painting. And it's probably one of my favorites. I have a lot of favorites. Favorite artist? Probably Rothko. It's a big difference between Clemente and Rothko, but yeah, but that Clemente painting, I identify with that. That sounds really weird, but I'm not even gonna begin to talk about why. I won't even. There's no point. But it's trust me, it says a lot. Has my stance on pufferfish remained the same since the last Q&A? Definitely. Yeah. I mean, rock or punk? Probably rock. I'm too old for punk. I just am. And when was the last punk concert I went to? Well, no, probably rock. Probably rock. Dinner with 4 women, dead or alive. Who would I invite? Eleanor Roosevelt. Marion Wright Edelman. Probably Gloria Steinem. That would be an interesting conversation. And Toni Morrison. I think that would be an amazing dinner. Yeah, and I'd just shut up and sit in the corner and eat my soup. If your house is made up of chocolate, what would be the first room that I would eat? Probably the porch. Is that a room? The guest room? Is that selfish? There's no good answer. Are Maeve and Jean finally going to meet in series 3 of Sex Ed? That is a very good question. Is there anything that I would like to try, but I'm afraid of? Yeah. Relaxing. Yeah. It's terrifying. I know. Have I been caught up in the football spirit? Yes. It was... it was heartbreaking. It was really heartbreaking, and I felt I was torturous. Congratulations, Italy. Congratulations, Italy. I'm going to shut up. But I feel very sad for Rashford and Saka and Sancho, and that was a horrible situation. I wish it never happened. And favorite sandwich, a Reuben sandwich. 3 words to describe Jean in season 3 of Sex Education. Conflicted, conflicted, and conflicted. Yeah. She's conflicted. What is the food that I miss from the UK when I'm abroad, or the snack that I stock in my luggage? Well, I have to say, I haven't had one for a really long time, but for a long time, I would always bring to the States the pret-a-manger brownies. They're like the best brownies anywhere, ever. And I would always bring those. There's a protein bar that I travel with. Too much information. What's my go-to lockdown outfit? Probably the same one that's my out of lockdown outfit, which has been, I've gotten so lazy and I don't wear a bra anymore. I can't wear a bra. I can't, no, I can't. I'm sorry, but I don't care if I reach my belly button, my breasts reach my belly button. I'm not wearing a bra anymore. It's just too fucking uncomfortable. Comfortable black track pants and black matching hoodie every day if I could. Would I rather be stuck on an island with Jean Milburn or Stella Gibson? Probably Jean. I think she'd just be more fun. If you're gonna, yeah. If you're gonna have to eat somebody, I'd rather eat Stella. Oh, I don't know. No, but Jean would be more fun while she was alive. What do I like most about Jean Milburn? Oh, because she's very human and relatable. And there's a lot of things about her that are becoming more and more similar to me. I actually feel like I've taken on a lot of her traits, to the chagrin of my children. What advice would you give to young people who struggle with loving themselves? Gosh, that's such a big question. What I do know is that there's a lot of resources these days. There are so many resources out there. And whether that's, whether that's books on tape, whether that's podcasts, whether that's meditations about self-love and self-esteem, or teaching people to do what's called self-esteemable things. And getting the negative thoughts out of the head and not allowing them to fester and take hold. And there's periods of time where if there's something that I know I might particularly torture myself with, I say this now, I'm going to completely jinx it and not be able to do it, but I just won't allow it. If you can't go so far as to tell yourself the opposite, the positive opposite of the negative thought, then the next best thing is to just not allow it into your headspace at all. And then even if it tries to work its way in like 0.5 of a second later, no, it's not allowed in. Bubble baths or bath bombs? Bubble bath. I wish there was a bath product that I had found that I liked the most. Neil's Yard has some lovely bubble bath smells and stuff. There was a company that I used to use that doesn't sell bubble bath anymore, so there's no point in talking about it. I like lavender, but I need to find the next good bubble bath that's all natural and not too toxic. What do you hate and enjoy most about being pregnant? Or did I? I think you mean as like me, as opposed to me, Jean. I kind of loved, every time I kind of loved the beginning of being pregnant, when you got a tight, neat belly, and then the bigger everything gets and the more weight onto the spine, and the more water you're carrying and the fatter you get. No, but it can get. I got quite big with all my kids, and I didn't find that fun at all. It got quite painful at the end. I wish. Do I wish? It is what it is. I don't wish. It is what it is. That's how I was pregnant. That's the pregnant woman I was. What's your favorite thing about returning to sex ed to play Jean again? She's just a blast to play, because you can just throw anything out there, and I haven't had that much opportunity to do comedy, so it's really nice to to work in a comedy and play someone who is as broad as she can be, and to just kind of, as I said, throw everything out there. Was it comfortable wearing Margaret's wig? No, that would be no. What's your absolute favorite thing about Helena Bonham Carter? Everything about her is my favorite. everything that she is perfect. She's perfect. Would you agree to be in a comedy with the wonderful Sarah Paulson? Yes, or a drama, or anything. She's amazing. And that would be, I'd like to play sisters, actually. And it doesn't have to be funny. I'd really like to be Sarah Paulson's sister. If I had a warning label, what would it say? Do not disturb. Mm-hmm. Yeah. In big red letters. Imagine you're in Italy in a nice restaurant. What do you order? The waiter? I like truffles. Like the bow tie no, what's the one? It's actually called, the name of the pasta in English is strangled priests. It's so good. It's so good.
Strangled priest pasta.
Yeah, it's like
Preti?
Mm-hmm.
Strozzapreti?
Yeah, that. Strozzapreti. It's so fucking good. They're with a little bit of with mushrooms and truffles, a little bit of pecorino, something or other. I'm talking like I know what I'm talking about. Really good. And some gelato. Which of your characters' wardrobes did you most enjoy wearing? Probably jeans. There was an orange dress that I wore for Jean that I loved. Did I watch that thing that happens every 4 years?
You did.
What happens every 4 years?
Wasn't it the football thing?
Oh, the football. Oh, that. You mean that will not be named. I see. I'm slow. Yes, I did. I watched every fucking second of it. Oh my God, that was so hard. I was alone. I was alone in a room in New York. Torture. What's my spirit animal? Stella. Stella is definitely my spirit animal. I'm going to show you a picture. Hang on. Is it in here? I'm not sure if it's on this phone. If I can find it, hang on, bear with me. With my favorites, hang on. Oh yeah. No, these are different favorites. Well, maybe they're not. Hang on. Shush. Oh no. Oh, hang on. It might be in my. Hang on. No, bear with me. I'm going to show you a picture. That's the cutest picture in the world. Hang on. What? Here. Oh my God. I'm going to show you another one. Oh my God, she's so pretty. Look at that. It's my favorite child. One more. Oh no, that's it. Just those two. That's all I've got. Oh, no, I can't show you that one. It's not like she's naked or anything. Okay, that's it. I think I'm done. Am I done? How long did I... Do I have...
Did you not have a page?
Mm-mm.
Oh, well, okay.
Oh. The UK full fat Coke is better than the US full fat Coke, and I've only just realized that. I don't know why. But the Mexican full fat Coke is the best of all of them.
Yeah.
I think it's like 6 times the sugar or something. Favorite type of sushi? Probably unagi. I haven't had that in a really long time, but if I was on a desert island with Jean, I'd be eating unagi before eating Jean or Stella. Best purchase I've ever made. Stella. I'm sorry. No, this is going to sound ridiculous. And it's probably not true. But there's a fan in my ceiling in London in the bedroom because it doesn't get a lot of air. And there's a fan that is a ceiling fan that's really quiet. And I'm grateful for it all the time because it circulates the air. And it means that I can also hear. I've got one kid who sometimes yells out in the middle of the night, or at least he used to. And so I felt like I could have the fan on and hear yell out. And yeah, I'm grateful for that fan. Oh, you're going to the shop. Do I want anything? I do, actually. I got some pretzels here, and I was thinking they'd be good with some really garlicky hummus. So if you could pick some up, I'd really appreciate it. Thanks. I think that's all I got. I think that's the end of the questions. Yeah. Anyway, it's nice to see you all. I love you too. And somebody did a personality test and they're just like me. Oh, congratulations. Hearts, green hearts, red hearts, thumbs up. Woohoo! Anyway, thanks for joining me, and welcome to the United States of America. And I'll see you soon. Thanks. Bye.